Righty guys. Now, you guys are probably seeing this Software Inc. out at a later point in time. And part of that is that the date that I'm recording this is actually Tuesday, the 26th. Now, you guys will probably see this coming out in the coming week. Or you'll probably see this coming out later than when it's supposed to, than when I normally release things. Because normally I record things the previous day and then just upload it right after that for the next day. But because I gotten so ahead in software, in RPG Maker MZ, that I have been I've kind of stopped back and released things as we go. Let's go Luxelware. Um, okay. What are copies? I'm gonna add an additional 0 to that for it. No. Now, with not having their social needs met. Now, let's manage staff. Let's call cleaning, maintenance, and IT. We'll accept all those because we're gonna move people we're gonna move people. No, guys, we are actually gonna move from here. Right now this building is such a small place. It's got a few things going for it, but we're gonna move buildings today. We're gonna upgrade our building today, and then probably after this time, we will probably upgrade to a different location. Now, when we look at this, we will actually be able to upgrade between two locations. Right now, because we're running into this issue where we need more employees. We just need a couple employees to help with support. Maybe just get a support team. Now, so we're gonna move company again. Now, the apartments INC is not, if you look at this is 31 millimeters squared. We are going to move over to the skyscraper, place. This is where we're going to be able to produce a lot more, be able to have a lot more people in to support. our team. We could go to the apartments. Now, if you look at this, let's go to this one. Let's go to the apartment and see, let me look at this. We can go up. We actually got a few decent number of spots that we could put things in. So we have this one right here. This one's going to be supported by the main team. We are going to need to support by the main team supportion, which means we need to have people down in here. We need to have, how can I put it this way? Basically, we are going to put the day shift down in this area here, having this be our main, and then we'll have day shift be fit into these two locations. So let's lease this. We're going to say, let's say that. And then we're going to lease. We're going to do the same thing for the day shift as the night shift. We're not going to do that. We're going to lease this much out. Okay? We're going to basically, because we need more, we can't keep up with support. And we need to be able to keep up with that support. So, basically, we're just going to build what happens in things. So, let's go to building. Okay? Now, we haven't gone in, we're not in 1990 yet. We're only in, what are we in? We're 98. And normally we would have probably moved by now, but we haven't been able to move because we haven't been able to make good, decent products. We only are at $4 million. Okay? When I looked at, when I was watching, I'm watching somebody else as I'm playing this, kind of to get myself a little bit of some inspiration and stuff. And unfortunately, he's gotten to 11 million by now. And we're in the medium setting. I don't know if he was set on the easy setting, but we're in the medium setting. We're on the default setting that we had set up. So we're gonna make our own desk. So basically, and then basically, and then we're going to okay. We might not need to lease the whole thing. I think we need to have it where we need to have the offices show up as this is going to be the day shift, and then the night shift sits upstairs. And we might like the day shift, so that means there's going to be a computer in the other room for. It's going to be one computer, but it's going to be two computers sitting in that room that'll be shared things. So basically all we're doing here is, and then we're gonna place computer there and there, there and there. Okay, and then we need seating there. Okay. Now what I want to do is we can duplicate you. Okay? And then we can go okay? Now, we're going to leave these as the main kind of people down here. Then we're going to go upstairs, okay? We're still going to need, we're going to have the day shift sitting in one room, and then the night shift sitting in another, and then having a Pacific office, for service. Because the service team, basically, we're just expanding enough, because we're going to get rid of one of them, because we're going to have basically, and then we're also going to follow the same suit over here. Now, that's just going to be for that office, and then we're going to come over here and we're going to create just for service. The service team, okay? And then, actually, we're going to clear that out, and we're going to put in that there, and then we're going to put in a couch in there, and then we'll throw you there, and we'll throw you there. Actually, let's do that there, and then I want to see if we can move you into the corner a little bit. We can place the vending machine now. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, they got vending machines already available to them. So I guess we don't really need to have that. But we're gonna create. We're gonna put the mini fridge there, and then we're gonna get the espresso machine available. I'll put a ceiling fan in that room there. And I'll have like a little office, little space up here for that. And then I think we can even put you there. I just kind of allow for people to kind of have like a sitting space. So this is going to be for our two teams, and then we have our service team sitting over here. But we need to have, like, because we're going to have the, we're only having two spots. We're having the day shift and the night shift sit over here. We will have the marketing team up here. The marketing team doesn't need to be big right now. Just having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in the marketing team. And then we're gonna have like, okay, so let's go look at our teams right now. Okay, so let's look at this. So how many can we fit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 10, 15, 20. We can fit 5 per team. And we have 5, 10. We can have 15 people on those employed segments. So if we go and manage teams, we have 15 that we can put in there. We might put 15, and then we are going to have, basically we have 5, 10, and 2 in the marketing team. So even then, we can upgrade this to 10 to each team. Just upgrade the day shift and the night shift by 10, which means when we look at this, it's only going to be that upgrade. So that and that, and then the marketing team is going to get an improvement, and then we'll have 8. We'll get improvement by 5, and the service team will get improved by 5. Which means we didn't need to really purchase the top two rooms, which we did. We have 3, so which we will use the extra one. I think what we could do is, yes, we could, let's upgrade, let's go to HR management. We have basically been looking myself the entire time. So, because we've been looking at it solely as the employees. Basically, I put everything, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for the night shift. So we have 5 on night shift. We're gonna hire. Okay, so we're gonna hire some employees for the night and day shift. So we're gonna look at hiring. Okay, we're gonna throw in if they have any networking and any 3D, because we're gonna slowly work on getting some of that. So no hardware right now. We're gonna ignore the hardware. Okay, we're going to look for mainly. We're gonna look for designer with an emphasis in art as a programming as a secondary. So we're gonna go 2D, system, audio, network, and 3D. Again, looking, see if we can find anybody to help out. Okay, so basically, nervous bladder, goes to the bathroom more often, slowly eater, big brain, and modest. You're hired. You're hired. And then you're also hired. You got some art in you. And then, okay. So now let's go to day shift. Manage. So that means we should now be, now if we look at manage employees, we now have 8 for that. We could get 2 more people into that team management. So let's look at hiring. No new applicants for the night shift. So we don't have any new applicants, so we'll wait on that. Okay, so no new applicants there, so we'll wait. Okay. So basically, these are the people that were the founders, I believe. Okay, yes. So basically, so me and Megard Horn over here. So, and then we'll figure out the rest. So me here. Me. And Maynard Horn, I believe, right? And then Reed and Butler on the other ones. Butler there. And Bernard Reed there. Okay? Now let's hire employees. Let's do this again. Okay. This time we'll begin looking with artist as a main, programming as a secondary. Okay. And we're gonna shift. Oh, day shift is fine. You're hired for sure. Neat freak. No neat freaks. Okay, so we got one in the day shift. Let's go with programmer, system, 2D, audio, networking, and 3D if we can begin looking for that. You're hired. Okay. Manage teams, actually. Okay, day shift has one additional slot available to them. So we're not going to do too much on that. We're just going to leave it as is, allowing for an extra computer or two to be available. Marketing team. Now the marketing team and then the service team is going to be available. So we're going to need to hire. So I want to hire at least service as mainly marketing. And secondary role, begin looking. Okay. On the marketing team, okay, we're going to try to keep We'll hire 2 additional. Let's begin looking with a high salaried person. Then we can hire you. It's just more easy, but not a lot. Okay. Now, we're going to designate this for marketing team only. Okay. And then the marketing team. You are going to be designated for day, night. And they're going to be dedicated for day, night. And you're going to be designated for day and night as well. And then over here, we're going to start a service team as well. So we're going to go manage teams, create a new team, service. Service, we'll call this one the support. Okay. Add the support team. The marketing team is going to be red. And then the support team is just going to stay white. Okay. Now let's hire an employee for the service team. Service. Support. Okay. Medium salary. We always are gonna. The only reason I hired one marketing team at a high salary so that we can get some 3D marketing. Kind of just looking like that, but we're gonna need to look at support. Support team. Now we want to stay away from. Hold on. If we go in and go to hire filter, I want to filter out that one and silent but deadly. And I want to undo the soiled. Sunshine's good. Less affected by social needs because the support team, I want to begin looking for those. These support teams. So, and hire you. Okay. Let's begin. No new applicants were found. We're going to go and we're going to say, I'm going to try to see if we can stick without. I don't want somebody who's stressed either. So, hypochondriac, and you are also hired as well. This is support. This is where they're going to mainly focus on the support tickets and stuff. and stuff. And I don't want to... You're not hired either. So, basically, we got 4 people on there because we could only hire 1 more anyways. And the marketing team has 5, and then day shift has that many. So the marketing, so now what we're going to do is we're going to assign this also to the support team. As well, so they can work on that. And that means they will now be solely okay. Now what we need to do is go find... No, we need to manage teams, sorry. Now what we need to do is the night shift. And there's got to be an options button. On the options, I'm going to go into Fahrenheit because I like Fahrenheit better. AM, PM, and hit resume. So we want these guys to come, these guys, the day shift, the marketing, the support team. Okay, so this team right here, okay, that's the day and the night shift. You support there, and this one will be the marketing team. And then we're going to manage staff. We're going to call cleaning, maintenance, and IT. And we'll hire that cleaning. Basically, we'll hire in between when they come in and go out. The cleaning. Order more copies on that. This is supposed to be coming out in December of this year, so we'll give it a little bit of time. It's almost finished. We're going to increase this budget 15,000, and then we'll increase this one also to 10,000. And then because we'll have enough time to get this out in time anyways. And that's why I could have looked at marketing and then have a second specialization in yeah, I don't care. That means working on the 2D shift for that. Now, we're going to slow things down a little bit, guys, here. We're going to develop a new software, okay? We have, based on, we have record waves and 2D shift. Record waves is good quality, but we're gonna make an update to record waves here as well, just to have record waves 2 make a sequel to this. Add down to $70. Okay. Now we have now all we're gonna do is we're just gonna add effects plugin and go to advanced. Okay, next auto balance this, which if we get more so this is all we're doing is it's expected I could include a sound card and just leave it that way there. So I don't think we should make another audio tool. Just to leave that there. I think we could leave that and be okay. Maybe instead, let's go with an antivirus software. We're gonna go with file encryption, file scanner, anti-theft. We'll add an interface to this. Malware alerts. And we'll just do this. We're just basically going to do all of this here, leaving the malware alerts. We'll have actually, let's put the malware alerts in here. That's not even a good thing. File encryption. And if we do all of that, and except for the password manager, and then we go advanced, we're going to use this. We're going to use this antivirus software. That'll just be one antivirus software. Non-tap Trojan filter, virus choker, evil trap. I like it. New. We could also go with an existing. We do a year. It takes about a year if we do this, and we call it the Cormet. We'll call this one evil stop frame. We'll stop frame. And then 2D editor.
Special delivery!
We can't even use our first one. All it does, it just brings down the interface down to 1983 for interface, which we can easily, working on 2D Shift anyways, we can still bring it down that far and then bring it up to future tech, I guess. Let's do that. Let's go next so we don't have to spend royalties. Auto balance this. We're only doing the file scanner, and we're just gonna have this be our only file scanner and update it. When it needs to get, when we start getting networking available, then we'll start adding to it again. That way we're not wasting so much. Yeah, we have a lot of people that we can do this with. So next time we will work on Evil Trap. Remember guys, I have to double check one thing real quick. Okay. So basically, I have this thing where I'm really loving Sotware Inc. It is definitely one of those games, one of those things that I really love doing. I really love being able to support this franchise. Sotware Inc. is definitely great. I would highly recommend you guys pick it up if you haven't already. Now, it is May of 1989. Let's start working on updating. Let's update this to let's just update the audio. Let's just update the record waves. Let's update that. Record waves. We're gonna update it so that we can get updates. We're not gonna be like. We're just gonna keep the record waves, single audio tool, update it to get it once we start getting more into things like that. 2D shift. We're just gonna update the system by just we'll put out an update for this one for 2D shift, but then that'll be about the only time that we will update this. This will be the only time. Last time we'll update 2D shift. And we'll also send the marketing team if they have any. So we will. 2D shift is basically, it's going to be on its only update just so that we can get out the update, prioritizing that. Record waves, we're not going to prioritize it as much. Okay. So we have an issue. One of our products is running out. Um, it releases 2D shift. Order copies. We'll just order, since we got that update, we'll order 5,000 on that. And then we'll order more on that one as well. Because we're ordering 5,000 on that just because 2D Shift is getting that update. I got an update. And can we port this to anything? We're gonna port you over to there. And nothing that we can port this to anything. We got some people who could use like Merle Lewis. We'll educate you into more of. We'll start educating some people into 3D stuff if we can. Get you into some networking. So that we can start getting into some networking stuff when it comes available to us. Acquire the maintenance along with none of their IPs. Okay. Put you down there. We're going to put you down to lower. I might just cancel the porting job for 2D Shift. No, we're just going to cancel you. I'm done. We're just going to cancel the port job. I was thinking that we port it, but then we also got this other one that's coming out, the 2D Shift one. And we want to get updating that record waves. Because we got a lot of bugs fixed into 2D, except all enclosed. Yes. Because allowing to have a little bit more on that 2D shift, giving that 5,000, allowing people to get onto that a little bit, but not going to support the newest not going to support a new operating system, anything like that. So I think I was going to end it there, but now, set to, are you sure you want to release 2D shift now? Yes. 2D shift 2. And then we'll put in 15,000. Order. Let's order. Let's order 20,000. We're gonna end marketing on that. And then we're gonna actually increase this budget to 75. And then we'll also put this one up to 50,000. So looking at 2D Shift, it's actually better than the first 2D Shift than it was. So let's go. Let's port this to see where we can port it to. Let's port it over to the. Let's port it over to the doors and to pen sloth, and let's just port it over to this one. Okay. Let's also go to manage staff. Let's also hire IT. It's also going to come in at that exact same time. And then we'll call maintenance. Every now and then, no. The final thing I'm going to do before I do get off, guys, is this is supposed to be day and night. So these guys, I want to see which teams are for marketing. That's support. So the support team. So let's go over here. For office space. Let's give everybody the let's give everybody a lamp in all of these rooms. And then we'll go put over here in the corner. We'll put one in the corners there. There. Now, what I was looking for. Okay. So we're gonna give everybody except for the support team these headphones. headphones. And then we are going to find a little support. We'll have that there. Then we go upstairs. And then we'll also do the same thing for those guys. And we'll go and put inbox for those two computers. And then a couple of those calculators in there. We gotta remember that in that sense. So it'll just be right, only room. I'm gonna replace you with all of those. Giving everybody click and we'll replace all of those with that type of computer and finish that update there. And then 2D shift, order copies. We'll add an extra 0 to order copies on that one. We'll order copies on this one. And it'll be about time. The reason I moved over here for this episode is just to show you guys that we have this accessibility. We could have even easily but we will get into our own building probably in the next or the next episode or the episode after. Because that at a higher, put that at a little bit higher to get that one to focus. We'll update you again. and we'll update you. We'll also update you as well. Just to give them upgrades. You're gonna get educated in some networking because we're starting to get into that point of getting close to that networking stage and stuff. Now what I'm going to do is there's only like very few managed employees, not managed employees. The releases 2D shift. We're going to port you. You probably just released, so we will port you over to there. We'll also port you as well over that as well. You're gonna get educated. Anybody who does, you're gonna get educated at least in some audio, because I would like to have at least everybody at least level 1 in except all in close. Update you, educate you. You know what, guys? We actually might be able to even move into the next one. And I've only ever released 3 products, and we're at $10 million already because I released 3 products, and I've only ever released 3 products. It means that my company has done some pretty darn good stuff going for it. We'll finish the update on that because we're gonna probably have that as a big priority. One of those is 2 big priorities, and letting that get done. Because there was a lot of bugs within the first one. We're going to order copies. I always add an additional 1,000 onto ordering copies, because in that way then we're doing pretty good on those. Now I would like to get on the 3rd iteration on that. We'll see how far it will travel. We'll see if we can get into a new building next episode now. We're in the 4th, we're going on to the 4th episode and being able to do this. I just want to finish up the update on this. So that we have a lot of those fixed bugs right off the bat. And getting things. You know what, guys? Next episode, we'll get into, predominantly, we will work on getting towards that. We'll also work on getting some game stuff going. It's 1990. We're known for creating 2D editors. We're known for creating, an audio tool. We're creating an antivirus software for just to have for when we do get our own, thing going on. And I'm actually going to change the budget. We're going to drop, that is okay. We're going to drop this down to 40,000 on that. And I'll drop you down to 50 to 40,000 on this as well. Just drop the budget down a little bit because we don't need to, we're not ever getting that high on the marketing side of things. What is really holding us back on Evil Trap is mostly that, is a little bit of that on that system. So let's go and we can hire a couple more employees here, for designer with an emphasis in programming. Then go begin looking for day shift. Now the day shift, I believe we can only hire one on the day shift if we. You're going to be hired for day shift. Okay. And then we're going to hire two more in the night shift. The night shift, we're going to also add, again, looking. No new applicants. We're going to go switch you over to night shift. I don't know. You're hired. You don't have any system, but you're hired there. Do we have anybody in system? We do have you in system and 3D design work. Do we have anybody? You also are in system and audio. So you'll be hired there. Okay. So we're going to change your role. You're going to be primarily focused as secondary on everything. Dave Blake and your roles secondary on everything there. Pretty much you will not be service. No, we'll put service in there just so that, and then we're going to change your role, secondary into service, designer, okay? We're going to change you, you're going to be in secondary and everything there. And then, okay, and then we're going to put you in secondary programming artist and service 3. You're going to be secondary, like that. And your role. Your role, programming, designer programming. And then you're going to also be changing your role. And doing all those as secondary task. And then your role, you're going to be primarily focused on that and artistry and service secondary. You're also going to be focused as... No, we'll actually put... we're going to put all of these guys service as a secondary measure. We're going to also change your role. Service, secondary. you are going to put artist as secondary there for you. Artist secondary, service secondary. I'll do that there. So that way, and are losing sales, so we'll order copies for 15,000. Okay, so we have Evil Top is almost done with that design work. So we made 11,000. We're already made $11,000 just in the amount of the time of making of this video. Well, within the making, and we've only released 3 products. 3 products, guys. 3 products. Whereas the other guy that I'm watching, he has released more products and stuff. Let's just update you, to system update. I guess just get you an update in the system. Just update those in the system timing. We got somebody that could go in education. We're gonna educate you into some 3D design work. Upgrade you into 3D design. Finish you, and develop you. Okay? So we are just starting to make a software. There. Now, we're going to start trying to get into another building, or keep this building and just add a couple more teams, because we have that availability to start making some more product, to making games. I'm having day shift and night shift, maybe expanding those to making that. Maybe we have day shift, art and audio, day shift art and audio, and then have the secondary be for games. Or we can just go into having something, I don't know. We'll see, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, I am a little bit behind, going to live stream for some, for Call of Duty. So, I gotta get going. I gotta go. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let's save this game as, Lexelware, episode 3. I always do. It says episode 23. We're not going to be in episode 23. Let's save game. I said episode 3, thank you. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy, hit that like button, hit that beautiful subscribe, and we'll see you guys later. Late live streaming. I got a live stream for some Call of Duty over on Twitch. If you guys want to check over there, it's twitch.tv/Gamingmadirocks. And we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.